Hello, everybody. My name is Castiel, and welcome back to the Advent Podcast, where I am your host. And as always, I am joined today by Scorp and Enan.
And what it do?
Well, you're now
How
just
were the
being called
holidays,
Enan
boys?
for the rest of the fucking thing.
Holidays are pretty good. I haven't got to New Year's yet, but
Pretend like we have, since it's technically tomorrow.
I
I
work.
I can't pretend. I can't. I'm too tired.
Motherfucker, you're in an RP server. All you do is pretend.
Yeah,
Currently, I
dude,
cannot pretend. My
do what Bad
mentality
Omens
is
say
dead
and
and I'm
just pretend.
tired.
Ah!
Did nobody
Where
get
am
my
I?
band
What is
joke?
over here?
I did,
No.
yes.
That sucks. How's work?
Is that an orange goo? It is an orange goo. I need a puff bird.
We're talking about the
Gotta
game,
kill
Scorp.
the
We're on a
only puff bird
podcast.
over here.
Like I'm
No,
playing
don't
Ark
drug
over
me!
here, and I'm not even talking about the game.
So I actually wasn't here. Why did you get pissed off at your dog, Ian?
So I had a team order arrive, right? I was, just kind of waiting for it for a while. I was happy when it arrived. I'm in the bathroom waiting, just minding my own business and such. I turn around to see my phone buzzing saying, "Oh, you've got a delivery notification." I was like, "All right, that means my order arrived. I can actually go and grab that as soon as I'm done with the bathroom." As soon as I get out of the bathroom, I go and look outside, and Coda has ripped the fucking package apart and destroyed over half the items within less than 10 minutes. I had just let the motherfucker outside, and apparently the mailman was right around the corner. I am so beyond pissed the fuck off. I took the scraps of one of the things that he tore apart and smacked him over the fucking nose with it. I'm not happy. Like it. Ugh,
Ugh.
irritation.
No breathing.
Don't give a fuck if I die a lot.
Oh.
And then I came
Y-
back
y-
to something about tacos too.
Yeah, Scorp said something about him uh
Yeah, we were talking
having
about what we
gone
had for food.
got food.
Oh, I just had breakfast casserole from Christmas. It was the last of it. So y'all
Yeah, just
know I
kind of.
make like just under like 400 a check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I woke
I
up to
make
a
just over
text this
5.
morning. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I used to make just over 7. Anyway, I got a text from my mom this morning when I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "Hey, remember how we said you were going to start paying rent in January?" Which, by the way, I don't, because that was never a conversation that we had.
No,
Well, Dad and I decided a price. $100 a week seems fair. No, it doesn't.
that is not fair.
No, it doesn't. I have a $800 car repair, a $100 a week car bill, $10,000 in debt to her already. I still need to get car insurance, and I need to pay off the other shit from the apartment. Like I got an 82 AT&T bill. I have to pay off $700 on my credit card, and I haven't even heard from the collection agency about my actual apartment.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if it got waived for some reason.
Maybe. Would be lucky if you did. Hmm.
But like,
Any other? Oh, okay. Guys was talking to somebody in his background.
no, I'm not.
No?
No,
Oh.
I just turned around. But like, no, I can't do that. So
No,
whenever she
that's
gets home,
understandable.
I have to have a very long conversation with her about the I can do 200 a week and help out where you need it, but if you want me to save up, get my shit done and move out, I can't pay that fucking much in a month.
Like that is fucked. I even had a discussion with my mother because she wants me to start paying rent again. I was like, it's gonna have to wait a minute because I almost have my grandparents paid off. I have my own $800 car repair thing coming up. Ironically, the something about the gas tank is fucked up, so I'm trying to get that fixed. And then for like the first 2 months of the year, everything is super quiet about pretty much everything for work. Like work is pretty much dead this time of year. I can't add another $200 to my payments.
Like $200 for me is like okay, pushing it, but okay. But like I still have so much other shit I need to get done.
I mean, maybe I can manage that, but like no, at the same time. Me, I have a $500 a month set of bills for phone, car insurance, and car. That's three bills, and I round it up to 500. Adding 200 onto that, that is all the money I make in a month during right after peak. So like I have to have enough for gas and such to be able to get to and from work. And my mom knows this, so she made a deal with me, basically said, at the end of January or February or whatnot, you'll have to start paying that again. That does not bother me.
But no, like she was like, "You remember how you?" No, because you never fucking said this shit. What do you mean? Do you remember? Don't nobody sing it. Nobody sing it. Nobody sing it.
I'm I'm so tempted.
Yeah, but that's
I'm so
PTSD,
tempted.
so don't sing it.
PTSD,
Remember
anxiety, moral
the very
depression.
west
Take it from
night of
me. Oh shit.
December.
Shut up.
I said the last
Shit.
night of December.
It said, "Hey, I know
Eh.
we talked about rent being due in January. No, we didn't. I don't care if you want to pay it monthly or weekly, but Dad and I think $100 a week is fair since we are probably losing food stamps this month and we feed you." I've helped with my fair share of groceries. First of all, I buy my own drinks. I will buy my own food for like work and shit, or if I'm like hungry and I actually have the money, I'll go out and get my own lunch. Like at most, I
Yeah.
like eat their dinner.
Yeah. No, like my
Fucking-
parents
and we
even
never
noticed,
talked
like,
about fucking rent.
yeah. Even my parents are like, yeah, you handle your own food, so we're like not really worried about that at all. It's more just because of other bills and such. We're a little behind as well
Like if
because
that's
we've
the
had to do
case,
a
make
bunch on the
Joanna
house.
buy
I'm
the
like, yeah,
groceries
no,
whenever
that's
she comes
fine.
home from college for the fucking weeks that she does.
Christ almighty, it's not a difficult concept at all. They just make it more difficult because they're trying to be difficult. It's obnoxious.
Oh, by the way, Cass, did you see that there's a new law for
You
housing and who can own
no,
it?
no.
Yeah, corporations aren't allowed to own housing anymore. The taxes that they will
Oh, that
be,
was a bill. I don't. That was a proposed bill last I saw. I'm not sure if that's been passed yet.
it's official. It got passed. It goes into effect sometime next year.
Interesting.
Which means there's going to be a lot of houses on the market because they're not going to make enough money to
Just
justify having it because of how much they're paying in tax. I think
yikes.
it's like a 300% markup in taxes
You know what, Scorp?
for corporations to have houses.
I got a question for you. What did
What?
you get for Christmas?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I got pants.
Is that it?
And
Just
a
a
wooden
single
yo-yo.
pair of pants and a yo-yo?
I got 2 pants.
You got
But he
everything
didn't
you need
care.
to
He
do one of
just
those like
kept
fushigi
yelling.
ball commercials for Nickelodeon.
Between that money and lotto tickets, yeah, that sums up the average Christmas for me.
All right. Ian?
So this is fucking hilarious. My parents and the rest of my family did not, wow, fuck off, did not coordinate with each other at all about what they were getting me for Christmas. So every present that I opened, I started laughing harder and harder to the point where it sounded like I was a maniac laughing. Every single present I opened was somewhat dragon themed. And I ordered a total of 12 presents.
Let's
This is-
see.
Every present was something dragon related. I laughed my ass off.
I got a tiny little Godzilla statue that I got to paint.
That was from me.
I got my sister 2 bottles of Windex because it was on her fucking wish list on Amazon, right? Right.
That's what we're gonna hear from your sister's room. Just
It had fluids in the Windex bottles, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Well, she gave me this little screen clean. I had put screen cleaner on my Amazon wish list for like $15, right? Because
Mhm.
like I needed screen cleaners. All of my screens are dirty.
Yeah.
My TV, my monitor, like all of them needed a good wipe down. And Windex isn't great for those kinds of monitors because it does leave streaks on it. So I got some like PC screen cleaner, threw it on my list. She gave me like this little spray bottle, right? That actually has a cloth like wrapped around it. Kind of a cool thing. When I opened it up,
Yeah.
it was fucking empty. There's no fluid in it at all. I got that on Christmas Eve because she decided to hand out her presents then. I handed out my family presents on Christmas. So when she opened up her Windex bottle, I looked at her and said, and that's what it looks like giving fucking cleaner to somebody with fluid in it.
I think that's kind of funny.
Let's see. I also got magical rocks, a magical amulet, a tactical walking stick that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. 6 pieces to it with different attachments. I
Oh.
can just unscrew it and like shank somebody. It also has a rape whistle in it. Dude, that
Of
walking
course.
stick is fucking sick. I ain't gonna lie. And it's full like metal and heavy and shit. Like, oof, ooh. Tactical
I need to
walking
see
stick
this.
elite. I have a wallet that catches on fire. My mom got me a nose hair beard trimmer. You can change out the tips for it. And I looked at her and said, "Oh, good. Now I know I'm an adult." I got money too. I did get money too. Let's see what else. What else did I get? I got popcorn and a diamond
Funny
painting
thing
too.
is like 2 years ago, my uncle got me a razor set so that way I could actually like shave and such.
He said, "Yo,
And
ass looking
I-
musty. Clean yourself."
I made the exact same joke you did.
But I also got like a $25 Amazon gift card, right?
Amazon.
So I went on to Amazon. I bought
Amazon.
myself a 8-port USB extender for my PC since I was running out of ports, and a drawing pen. So now we can play Gartic Phone, but coolly.
Oh,
I also got a 15-can mini fridge. Like trucker
Nice.
mini fridge. Like this shit is like in 3 days it had ice on the back wall of it because of how cold it is.
mini fridge.
I still have to set up my mini fridge.
Oh, dude, I fucking love this thing.
Like I got that like multiple Christmases ago, and I've never used it.
Oh, so cool. How long ago did he text me that? I was trying to stall because Scott wanted to join.
Yeah.
He said 10 to 15 minutes. That was 15 minutes ago. All right, can we stall for another 5 minutes and then we'll start the actual topic?
Perhaps.
Okay.
What do we need to stall, a jet?
Hey, Spartan, how
can
long is it gonna take for you to get over your issues with Destiny 2? From having
Hey,
half a
Scorp.
Crucible team.
Hey, Scorp. How long is it gonna take for you guys to realize that I don't want to fucking play?
Oh, I died.
Loser.
And steering away from the fucking question. Cool.
Well, no, I died. I had so much
I
shit.
I just straight up do not want to play. I
That's
wanted to
unfortunate.
play Destiny 2 when it first came out and play the actual campaign that it was supposed to have as base game. Now it's all these DLCs and everything else, and I can't play the original content.
Yeah, you can.
That is what pisses. No,
Yeah, you can.
The
The
original
entire
storyline.
tutorial missions are the original. I mean, you can't do the Lost Light missions, no, but
That's what I wanted to do.
the
is I wanted to do
original
the
storyline
original
is
Lost
still
Light.
set up as the tutorial line. So
No, I wanted to play the Lost Light stuff so that way I could actually like enjoy the fucking game. But they fucking were like, yeah, no, we're just gonna start adding these DLCs, and it's gonna take over all of the main campaign that we said that we were bringing to Destiny 2 away from you, so you can't play it.
yeah, but that was after years.
Yeah, I hadn't had time nor money to be able to get an Xbox One to be able to play it. I finally able to play it,
Whoa.
and now it's Jesus.
You were
Fuck,
loud
what is
as
up with your
fuck,
voice?
dude. God damn.
I was.
You
Oh,
were
I can hear
shook
this
my
man. Who is
headset
this?
loud. That's Scott.
My guy, your voice was like
Scott.
Jack
bass
Vanderbilt.
boosted.
Scotland!
You stop it, man.
Scotland? Why are we talking about
All right,
Scotland?
all right. Ian, do you
I
want to
can
go?
get down this.
So for this
What?
topic, Ian, would you like to go by Ian or Spartan?
I just got me by Spartan. I don't really care.
All right, Scorp, would you like to go by Scorp or your real name?
Scorp.
Okay.
I'm
And
kind of
Scott,
accustomed to hearing it.
Scott, would you rather go by Scott or Jack?
Not quite, Scott.
That's good.
Scorpio forever!
I didn't,
Jesus.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear your answer, Scott. I'm sorry.
Well, no, because I cut you off. I was trying to make a joke about Scorp.
Uh,
He was fucking stupid.
my bad.
Ha! I make enough jokes about myself. My whole life's a joke.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the adventure.
Fuck all that. Welcome.
Yo, what?
You find yourselves under a pile of rubble, slowly waking up to see three weapons laying before you. You have no recollection of anything except for how to speak your language and your name.
Are we getting right into
I
the
didn't
thick
sign
of
up
it?
for this shit.
Alright, what are the weapons?
There is one sword, one scythe, and shit, Scott didn't choose a weapon.
Hey, okay, all right.
I didn't choose a weapon either.
Let me think.
yeah,
Yeah,
by your
no, I'm
lack
the
of
one that
choosing a
gave a
weapon, I put a
list.
sword.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Was it one
Scorp,
of
would you
my
like to
options
change
that I
your
gave you
weapon?
a sword?
Yeah, Scorp, do you want to change your weapon? This is modern, by the way. This is like if it happened tomorrow.
Tastus.
Huh?
The fuck is that?
You guys don't know what the Castus is?
Obviously not.
No.
What is it?
No, that's why we're asking the fuck is that. Please answer the question.
He got so hostile.
Ask a stupid question,
I'm gonna
get an
send you
aggravated
an
answer.
image of it.
He hit him with the "What the fuck do you mean?"
Scott, do you want a gun or do you want like a bow or like a? Doesn't have to
Well,
be
it's-
ranged either.
Fuck, I'm trying to think.
Broke it have
There's just one
shotgun
gun specifically
gauntlets.
I'm thinking of. Okay. Mine would be a Ver 98 sniper rifle with a telescopic sight. That's a variable zoom
Ooh.
that goes between 10, 6, and 2x.
All right, that gun.
God. Alright.
And then
He
score.
said, I can't remember.
All right, so there are some weird ass rope bracers on the ground, a scythe, and that gun that Scott described.
The Ver 98.
The funny thing is
That's what it
that
is.
on the fingers, that's actually weights.
I'm taking the scythe.
I'll take
Bondage
Castus.
punchy gloves.
Bondage. Okay, cool.
Scott, look in the podcast like text channel of the call.
Rather not.
Bondage punchy gloves.
God damn. Why did you say rather not like it was a life or death situation?
Anyway, those three weapons are sitting out. All you remember is how to talk and your names. What
That's
do you do?
literally like medieval brass knuckles. I'm not even joking.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
they
let me
were
fucking
Roman
look at
battle
these.
gloves.
I don't
Cool.
fucking care what they were. I'm gonna say what I think they are here in a minute. Let me look at this.
Well, nobody gives a fuck
I
what
don't
you
care
think.
what you think about it.
I love how
Nobody
we both
cares what
just
you think
screamed.
either.
We both just said, "Motherfucker."
Hey y'all, what do you do?
Honestly, it looks a bit like bondage gloves.
We're still making a joke about the bondage gloves, Castle. Give us a second.
Oh, fair enough. You right. You right.
Well,
I'm
okay, I
overheating.
guess
God
I'll
damn it! I
start.
gotta take my shirt off. Hold on.
Yeah, there are
I
no
guess-
like turns here, by the way. Just fucking say what you want to do.
I got it.
Oh yeah,
Well-
no, just take my glovies, put them on, prepare to deck someone.
So
Don't
Scorp
call him
just
don't call him
immediately after
Glovies.
waking up under a pile of rubble, only knowing his name, grabs the fucking
Let's go, bitch.
closest sex item to him, throws them on, and squares up. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes, I woke up and
Yes.
chose violence.
All right. Does anybody else want to be smart about this?
I take out
Well,
my scythe
since
and look the
since
fuck around.
motherfuckers over there arming for war, I go and pick up my weapon and run into the other rooms. Fuck this
Are
shit.
you sure he's arming
No,
for
there
war
is no
or
room.
ready
I'm
to
sorry.
fist
You
someone?
are outside. You are outside
Hold
in
on,
the
is
street,
he-
covered by rubble.
Well, then I
Is
gotta
he-
hit it
is
with my
he-
Monty Python shit. Run away!
Cut out for me. Fuck.
Yeah, it was run up. Right.
No, Scorp threw on the
Okay.
gauntlets and he's ready to
Well-
fist someone's ass. Jesus.
Hey Ian, what you
Huh.
doing?
Well, I pick
Standing
the
up,
rifle
grabbing
and
the scythe and looking around.
As Ian looks around, he can see nothing but urban. What the fuck is it called? Oh my god, landscaping. There we
Jungle?
go. Urban
Man, you're not gonna
landscaping.
give. You're not
Somebody
gonna
please
require him to
subtitle
do
this.
a perception check.
Nope, there are no dice for this, and that's what I know Scorp is going to hate about this.
I want to use
Yeah, I
dice.
do hate
I
it.
have an entire set I bought specifically for this. Let me fucking use them.
I have
No.
like 11 sets.
You think your one set is anything special? Hold on, let me climb under my bed for a second.
No,
Hey,
I have an
Scorp,
entire
Scorp, I'm
bag
gonna-
of dice.
Scorp, I'm
Okay,
gonna-
of
hold on, hold on,
assorted
hold on.
dice.
Scorp, I'm
I
gonna pause
have
you right
my
there
dice
because we don't fucking
sorted.
care.
I care. Shut the
They're
fuck
all
up.
sorted. And they're sitting inside of a old sewing kit that you would put all of your thread into. I'm
Scorp,
running out of
mate.
room.
Anyway.
You're giving way too much information that
Anyway.
we did not ask for.
As Ian looks around the urban landscape, he can see crumpled buildings with chunks missing out of it, small fires, and stacks of smoke and dust piling up into the air. Nothing else besides just a ruined apocalyptic landscape.
What the fuck happened here?
I
The
go ahead and
apocalypse,
speak.
obviously.
I go ahead and speak. I look at the other two dudes and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it, bro. I just woke up in the middle of the apocalypse with you right next to me. Who the fuck are you?
Nah, don't worry about it. It ain't that big a deal.
Okay. And I turn around and I just walk away. They're not gonna give me their names.
Well, you didn't give Scorp a chance to answer yet.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well, I
was
walk
busy
next.
fixing my
Okay,
dog.
well, let me
Fuck
change
Scorp,
that.
He's not allowed to answer.
If one of them doesn't give me their name, they're both bullshitters. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Do we even know our names?
I said you wake up with nothing known in your head except for your language and your name.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna switch that up then, because you're right. I didn't give Scorp a chance, so I'm just gonna blow off Spartan. Like, fuck you then, Scorp. Like, other motherfucker. What's your name?
Score.
Scorp. That's a weird code
Why'd you
name.
say it
Maybe I'll
like
learn
you're
your
a-
real name one day.
The gods above look down at Scorp and go, "Why the fuck did you say it with such emphasis and like longevity?" Scorp.
Scorp.
No, my question is why
Because
did he
it
say
doesn't
that like he
sound
was
like
ready?
a name.
No,
Random
no,
voices in the sky.
Random voices in the sky.
The random voice in the sky goes, "Ah, shit, you right," and dips.
Ah, my bad, G. My bad, G. Go bad. Go
You
back.
know what I
Disappears.
find hilarious? Every D&D campaign I've been in, whenever the DM talks, it never fails. There's always one character who will interact with the voice in the sky,
That's funny.
and they will be given mad shit for it.
Scott, Ian,
God?
I need you to look at Scorp and go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Mate,
I'm good.
what kind of drugs are you on?
Probably all of them.
Hey, I don't even care, bro. I got an ounce of weed in my pocket, bro. Whatever you're smoking, I want some.
I don't think I have anymore.
It's the apocalypse. Who gives a fuck?
Bro, if there's one thing I never leave home without, it's the weed.
Got the
Alright.
apocalypse dank.
So Ian's holding a scythe, Scott has a gun, and Scorp has bondage fists. Scorp
Sorry,
is the only name. Scorp is the only name that is known in this apocalyptic landscape.
All right,
as
well,
you
if
pull
we're
yourselves from the rubble.
and then I speak. If we're giving each other names and everything, I suppose it'd be good if we had a common understanding. I'm Jack, you're Scorp, and then other dude, fucking loser for not telling us his name.
Just call me Spartan.
Well, I guess since other
I'm
doesn't want to
Scorp,
give
you're
us
Jack,
his name,
then
we're gonna
there's the
call
other
him
dude.
Requise.
Okay, we'll just
Call
call him
him
Spartan.
Requise from now on.
No,
I don't
no,
know,
no,
man.
it's
I
not
think
Rick-
other dude
Hold
is a
on, hold
lot
on.
fucking funnier
Hold
as a
on.
name.
No. Requeef.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with other dude. That sounds good.
Okay, fine.
If you did Requise, that'd be different.
My character did fucking state his name though. Y'all were
You
just
did?
talking
I
over
couldn't
me.
hear you over
Yes,
the
you-
hyenas
No, I
in the
heard you.
sky.
I heard
You were talking
And
over
then-
me.
And then I respond and I say, Spartan, that's also a weird code name. What's up with these weird fucking non-name names? But you know what? That's cool. That's great.
I don't know. What is up with that voices in the sky?
You guys want to like try to survive together? Because I mean, 3 is better than 1.
Only Scorp
mean,
can
we're
hear the voice in
already-
the sky.
We're already surviving, so what's your point?
I mean, this shit just started, bro. You got it, like, dude. You haven't even walked outside the boundaries of this shit, bro. We woke up in an apocalypse, man. You're sitting here trying to tell me that we're surviving, motherfucker. We just managed to survive the first part, sheer dumb luck alone. I think God helped us with this shit.
As you all argue, you hear a faint breaking of glass behind you.
Bear Grylls?
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
Whatever that is.
Just immediately
die in a hole.
squaring up.
A soft clicking sound comes from next to the glass. It's almost as if somebody should turn around and fucking look at what's coming, the noise is coming from.
Do you
I just
think
said
if
that
we
was
heard
squared up
glass
towards it.
breaking, our heads would not snap towards the direction the fucking glass broke?
You didn't say it did.
Turns around and
I
levels,
said it was squared up towards it.
The fuck?
turns around, levels scythe to swing.
What you see there can
squared up and
only be
ready.
described as fucking horrifyingly gross, and no, I'm not talking about a mirror reflection of Ian.
Reflection of
Yeah, you
Hey.
got it, bud.
Sports. It's all fucking
Damn it.
gay.
Okay, all right. Well,
Oh.
I have no idea what the fuck this is, so I level my gun and I shoot. Rolling for accuracy check. I rolled a 17.
Alright, that means absolutely nothing.
It means you fucking
Fuck
suck.
you! Let me have fun. Let me have fun with the dice, okay?
No, you can roll your dice all you want, just know that it's not gonna mean a dog shit.
Let it mean something. Damn it!
Alright, so honestly, what this monster can best be described as like a Demogorgon on it from like the Stranger Things. Your
It
bullet
does Stranger
flies
Things.
and scrapes its fucking shoulder, and it looks at its shoulder, and then it looks up at you, and it gives you, despite not having like eyes or a real mouth, it kind of gives you like this what the fuck head nod shake, like bitch, what are you trying to do? And then like starts slowly stalking towards the 3 group members.
Say fuck that, and I start unloading. Da 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 da. Run out of ammo. Reload. Back to it. Da 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 da.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'm
So
gonna
you're
fucking-
punching into it like a madman.
I'm gonna
Run
throw.
forward and deck the bitch as hard as I can.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna throw.
Fixed
Hold on.
bayonets, gentlemen. Ah!
Into the motherland.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Could you repeat what it's doing, please?
Well, as Scott starts shooting at it, just clip after mag after mag after mag.
There's a difference. Clips and mags. There's a difference.
Yeah, I know. That's why I started saying mag, not clip. Anyway,
No, clips are appropriate with the way it is. The stripper clip, it goes in the top and everything. Magazines are modern things with the whole box and it has the bullets in it and everything. So I'm using clips. Just remember that.
all right, clip after clip after clip after clip after ba 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 ba.
Clip after clip after clip after clip after clip after clip.
That's
Hold on.
not real. That's a
That's not
IG
the right
or
one.
KGB invention.
That's not the right one. Hold on.
KGB.
Yeah, why do you think they all have them?
It's
Why
just
do
a
you think
thing
they
that.
can't form
The
thoughts on
clitoris
their
is
own?
a KGB Soviet invention.
It's an antenna that allows them to have.
Anyway, as Scott just starts unloading into this thing, it just starts bull rushing y'all. The bullets do
I'm bull
penetrate it,
rushing
but
right
it
back.
doesn't seem that affected by it. So
I'm
Scorp
about to roll to the side and slash it with the scythe.
Alright, well, Scorp, like a fucking retard, bull rushes it while a hailstorm of bullets is being flung at it, so he gets shot in the fucking shoulder.
That'll be fine.
Dumbass.
Pie!
Look, no, in one of my instances where I'm reloading, while the bullets are not flying, he runs in and like while I'm
Alright.
reloading and there's no bullets, he comes
Oh,
in.
you're gonna give him a free pass, you fucking idiot! Nah, let him learn from his mistakes.
About
No, okay,
In
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna
true
lie to you.
fashion.
I
I don't
thought
give a
Spartan was
shit.
the one running. I thought Spartan was the
no,
one
it was
running.
Scorp. Scorp just
hell
mad
no.
dashed him to beat him with his bondage fists.
You guys just aren't gonna not call it a bondage fist, are you?
No,
Those are assholes.
No,
it's the bondage
we're
fist.
gonna continue to
Rope
call it a
gauntlets.
bondage fist.
Anyway, so
No,
yeah,
Gladiators
bondage
loved
gauntlets.
these, man.
Scott reloads, Scorp bull
We aren't
rushes it,
gladiators.
and the demo and Scorp meet up about 10 feet away from the where the group is standing, and the Scorp just punches the shit out of its face, right? And one of its little face flaps kind of sinks in a little bit, but that's about it.
Why do they
Ian, what
choose
were you
this
doing?
Stupid ass puzzle.
I was going to roll to the side to strike it when it got close.
Well, Scorp stopped that. So what are you doing now?
Full tilt charge forward, ready for a spin slash.
All right, so you full tilt charge forward as this demo uses its. Let's see. I'm imagining Scott. Like if I'm standing behind you, Scott's on the left,
For the
Scorp's in the
record,
center, Ian's on the right.
I feel like I need to specify the rifle that I'm using is a World War I era bolt action rifle, so it's not like fully automatic. I have to go.
Oh, so are you using what
okay.
are
Yeah.
you using what Zemo used?
I'm not
The
familiar
White
with
Death, the White Death, the
Oh,
one Polish
I remember that.
Yeah, the
No,
yeah.
I'm not using that. The Gewehr 98.
God
I'm
damn
pretty
it.
sure. I'm pretty sure the Gewehr 98 was the German battle rifle, the main German battle rifle.
Oh, ew.
With just like a telescopic variable zoom sight on it.
Anyway, so the
Are we sure
Demogorgon
it's not gonna
uses
fall apart
its
like a Volkswagen?
its left arm and bitchmack Scorp over to in front of Scott, and yeah, just straight up just picks up its giant ass hand, goes bah, and throws that motherfucker.
Without hesitation, I grab him by the back of the collar and pull him to his feet. It's like, okay, we're gonna fight now. Let's do this shit. And I fix my bayonet on my gun.
As that happens, of course, Ian runs up and slashes it. Of course, though, at the angle, because he didn't describe any decent angle, all he really does is get his scythe about halfway through this thing's arm.
Time to bull rush back into combat.
And then I'm sitting there behind Scorp with my bayonet ready to bayonet charge this motherfucker. Ah!
Reverse spin for a low sweep with the scythe to swipe at its legs. Starting angle.
All right, as you yank out the scythe, it turns, screeches at you, and lunges toward you with its giant mouth, only stopped by the fact that Scorp's retard ass keeps deciding to bull rush with bondage fists and ends up knocking it over onto its side. Scott runs up, stabs it directly into its chest with his what the fuck is it called? It's not the kamikaze.
Bayonet.
No, not the bayonet. No. Like what? We're in like the Call of Duty game. Whenever they fucking rush at you with the bayonets, they scream something in Japanese. What was it?
Banzai!
Yeah, Banzai! Yeah, that. Thank you.
Trust me, I know that shit.
Yeah, I did. I kept thinking like kamikaze. No, it's not kamikaze. That's the planes.
Yeah. If I'm yelling anything, it's Für den Kaiser!
Nazi Kyle?
The voice in Scorp's head goes, dude, I think you got a Nazi.
No, just because it's German doesn't mean it's a Nazi, you fucking ignorant sons of bitches.
But he doesn't have the funny stash.
Anyway.
No, I do have the mustache. I gotta have stylish mustache, bro.
Anyway,
I said the funny mustache.
Scott dashes forward and stabs it right through its fucking little rib cage and impales it on the ground. However, this thing is still writhing and wriggling on the ground, trying to get up and get free. It just doesn't have that much momentum.
While I have it pinned on the ground, I'm like, beat the shit out of it, go, go, go!
Jump his ass!
Yes!
Grab his dick and twist
for
it!
the elbow. Straight for the elbow drop, right on the pedals.
Alright.
It's 2023, there is no tact.
I'm going to wait for Scorp to get the fuck out of my way because I'm going to remove its head.
Okay, so like Scorp's not fully in the way. This
With a
thing's head
scythe.
is actually pretty big. That elbow drop is extremely cushioned and does deflate the head in some like weird ass like flattened flower petal gross ass like way, right? Like it just
Ugh.
spews
Oh, cool,
out
Looney
shit from its
Tunes.
mouth. Well no, not like that flat. It still has volume, but like
I know, but it made a fart sound. Looney
yeah, it
Tunes.
just went
I hate
as
this
you
fucking
fucking
puzzle.
squished on it. In Journey or
The captchas. Remember when they were
yeah.
just some fucking letters?
Yeah, some letters or like choose the 3 pictures that have the. All right, anyway, that's so like beyond
Now it's
what's going on right
fucking
now.
10 of rotating a fucking thing.
Yeah,
Like,
and
alright,
And
then
if you get it
choose
wrong,
all-
you have to do it again.
Choose all
because
pictures with a woman in them. I'm sorry, I can't tell if it's a woman anymore.
this thing's skeleton stops at its fucking like chest, the head slices off pretty fucking easily, and that thing just falls limp because it no longer has any sort of brain to keep it operating.
Well,
Only one brain. What a coward.
All right, then I
I'm
looked through the other
sorry.
two guys.
I'm
looked through the
sorry.
other
We all
two.
don't think with our dicks there, buddy.
Yeah, so anybody
I
want
don't
to
think
fuck
with
the
mine
Demogorgon
either.
head?
Scorp.
Okay, well I looked to the other two
Maybe
and I'm
later.
like, what the fuck was that? Do you
Ugh.
guys have any idea what that shit was?
Oh, it looked
Well,
like a
I mean, it's a
mutating of
corpse
some kind.
now.
And
Maybe
I'm
it's
a
edible.
necrophiliac.
Looked like a mutate of some kind.
Its head's kind of planty. Does this count as a
Venus
vegetable?
flytrap person. No, there's no
Demogorgons are
wheelchair.
part of a good vegan diet.
There's no wheelchair. Oh, oh no.
Anyone know how to start a fire? Let's find out.
No, let's not. Let's not. Let's not. I'm glad it cut him off.
The voice in Scorp's head goes, wow, it's almost like you arguing with each other drew this thing to you. Why start a fucking fire and bring more?
Why
Are they
not?
flammable?
Actually, yes, they are extremely flammable. That's pretty much the only way to kill them in the show.
Thank you, voice in the sky, for this information.
No problem, bud.
I
So who
don't.
wants to start a bonfire?
Not me. I'd like not to draw more attention than we already have.
Your friend is smarter than you.
He's not as fun.
Scott?
I'm just over here cleaning my fucking bayonet. It's got this gross blood shit on it, and they're over there.
So you have
One
you
guy
have
is
no
being a fucking
opinion about
psychopath talking to himself, and the other guy is arguing with the guy talking to himself.
See,
and I
with
have
the
no
way
idea.
that you said that, I didn't really imagine you cleaning the bayonet. I imagined you rolling a blunt.
No, I imagine him rolling a blunt.
I'm
as
just
well.
over here
It makes
cleaning
it
my
better.
bayonet as like you're rolling the paper over itself.
I mean, it's got this gross
Yeah.
ass blood on it from the fucking enemy. Like, I don't know what that is. Could be toxic. What the fuck?
Oh,
Not
don't lick
wrong.
it.
You lick it.
No, that's
Okay.
nasty. Bad idea.
No, I
bad
was
idea.
joking.
Scorp
Bad
licks the
idea.
Demogorgon.
Yep.
He loses 5 hit points of damage.
Dumbass.
How much do we have base? You never told us.
Oh, you know, a handful.
Give us a number, bitch.
A few.
Tastes like battery acid.
If you don't give me a number right now, I'm leaving.
No,
You
there-
did not just say
No,
it
there
tastes
are
like
no numbers in
battery
this entire
acid.
game. That's the thing. I just said that to fucking be a dick.
How are we
Um,
gonna keep track of our score then?
Logic.
You don't.
Seriously, it's just logic. If you get stabbed through
Easy,
the heart,
when
you
you
die
start
immediately.
losing limbs, you're gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. It's just logic.
Scorp's
I
gonna be
mean,
the
yeah,
first
no
to die
shit,
because
of
he...
course. But like, you say loses 5 hit points of health. That automatically assumes that there's a hit point number. that
Yeah,
we have
but
to
then
keep
I
track
also
of.
said afterwards, I just said that to be a dick, which also automatically assumes that there are no fucking health points, and that's not an actual thing.
Scorp's weapon is meant to
Anyway,
be for
As Scorp
kinky
licks
fun
it, his
time.
tongue does start tingling very weirdly, and then like kind of starts vibrating a little bit. Not like enough to like be visible, but enough that like he could feel it. Kind of like when like the adrenaline hits you and you get kind of like shaky,
That buzz feeling, yeah.
Yeah, that's what his tongue does. And yes, it does taste like battery acid and dog shit mixed.
Ugh.
It has an electric feeling.
Well,
You can
while
serve me.
you guys taste the fucking beast that we just slaughtered, I'm gonna walk this way. And I don't give a fuck what's over here, but it's better than whatever the fuck y'all are doing. So, see ya.
Scott starts
I-
walking
bye,
deeper
I
into
guess.
the urban jungle that is the wreckage of a city.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna take the
follow-
corpse with me and follow him.
I was gonna follow him and just leave Scorp there, but I guess this is what's gonna happen now.
You all
You
venture
ain't getting
deeper.
away from the man that easily.
You all venture deeper into this city of ruination.
Bro, I can imagine it's just like a comedy where I'm just like, I don't give a shit what y'all are doing. You weird fucking licking that shit. I'm going this way, and I don't give a shit what's over here. It's better than what y'all
my
are doing.
character,
And then
my
as I
character
walk
didn't lick
away,
it.
Scorp's just fucking sitting there. He's like, "Well, wait for me." He picks up the body. He starts running towards me.
My character's like,
I like to
bro,
assume it's more of a drag by
insane.
the ankle.
I got put in a fireman's carry, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining the fireman's scary too.
Nah, it's a dead body. It also doubles as a weapon and a food source.
How
Whether or
strong
not
got
it's
to
a
be to
vegetable
lug
yet is
around a
unconfirmed.
body-sized thing?
I mean,
no,
honestly,
we hold on,
it's
hold on.
about
we
7
have
feet tall, but
confirmed.
it's also insanely fucking lanky. So probably the
We
same amount of
have-
strength you need to like carry around 3 or 4 2x4s.
We have confirmed that it is not a vegetable because there is no wheelchair.
You interrupted the game for a
I
stupid
mean, if
ass
there was
joke
a-
You've
don't
made
care
that
about.
joke 4 times, and it wasn't funny the first 3.
Look, if
Ugh.
there was a wheelchair third voice in the sky,
No.
I'd be
Anyway,
able to move around without walking.
man, that sucks. Anyway, so you all venture deeper into the broken urban jungle city. You can see down signs, like I said, crumpled buildings. What was very clearly a gas station lot is just engulfed in giant waves of flames, with a shitload of randomized creatures around it. Not all of them look like the Demogorgon, maybe 1 or 2. Some are like little goblin-looking ass motherfuckers. One of them's like the Brute from what's that fucking game that Scott plays a lot and says is the most perfect game in the world.
I don't even
Left 4
remember.
Dead.
Is it Left 4 Dead? Yeah, Left 4 Dead. Yeah, you're right. Looks like the Brute from Left
The-
4 Dead.
The brute. Do you mean the tank?
Which one? The one with the one arm where he's like been jacking off all the time, or the one with the double big arms?
Yeah, the jack off guy.
Oh, so a
Okay.
charger.
Charger.
The Charger. They're like trying to get into the fire, but whenever one does, it just immediately combusts, screams, and dies. It seems so long as that you stay quiet enough, they will not pay you any notion. Scorp,
Good.
don't you fucking dare.
I just I observe from a distance. This is some weird shit.
You find a nice broken down car to hide behind. To observe them as they all just keep catching themselves on fire repeatedly over and over, almost like they have no true brain process. It's just instinct to go after whatever is bright or loud.
I look down my scope for like a closer look, and man, these some bitches are ugly.
Oh, they are disgusting. Boils on the skin, missing flesh, blood and ooze pouring from every
So
orifice.
long as they kill themselves, I don't care.
I'm so tempted to shoot.
Please don't.
I won't, but I'm tempted to.
Let's not fight unless we don't have to.
Got an itchy trigger finger, dog.
Ian, being a naturally more observant person, notices that there is a mall behind you guys.
A mall
Maybe
as
supplies
in
and
weapon
food.
or place?
Mall as in like a big ass motherfucking
Place.
building with tons and tons of stores. And
Okay.
also all your stomachs start rumbling. Yeah,
Let's
that.
see if there's anything salvageable.
Wait, no, before we go, hear me out. You see how many fucking people, fucking creatures are over here near the fire and shit.
Another
Okay.
one dies
Yeah.
as he
If
says
there, if there
Another one bites
are
the dust.
this many creatures right here, how many do you think are going to be in that fucking mall?
that. The voice in Scorp's head says, or how many are in this city?
I
Do
mean,
we
look.
know how big this city is?
Oh yeah, I've been living here
No
for
idea.
about 20 years now. It's
Then how
roughly
the
75
roughly
square
how big, Mike?
kilometers.
He's lying. None of
75
you have
kilometers.
memories.
Mate, if I can't remember anything, what makes me think that you remember anything?
I don't know. I look at these buildings and I'm like, it's familiar. I don't exactly remember it. Like it's not a 100%, but like yeah, I look at these and
Brother,
you know,
none of us have our memories. We are not gonna remember shit.
I mean, to be fair, Ian, you don't know that everybody else has lost their memory. You're the only one that really realizes, or like to yourself.
And by the way, how would you know that you lost your memory, huh? If you can't remember anything, how the fuck would you know that you lost it in the first place?
Oh, we're not getting into that bullshit.
Please don't. Please don't.
The same way that I know
My
what
brain.
battery acid tastes like. Instinct.
And exactly, me knowing the fucking me having lived here for 20 fucking years is like, oh, I'm just familiar with this.
Mate, your lore building that doesn't need lore building right now?
Oh, well, I can just
Yeah, this is like a one-off, boys.
Yeah, stop lore building. We don't need it right now.
I'll be 100%
But
honest.
thank you for the attempt.
My only plan was wake up with weapons in front of you. That was it.
okay,
I-
well, I'm trying to push the story forward, and y'all are like, yeah, no lore building. What the fuck is this in here? Like, dude, like,
I mean,
let me.
unless
Well,
we try
so-
to continue this at some point.
I
it's
know
not
what
a point.
city. I know what city this is based
It
off of,
doesn't-
and I don't know how accurate that number is. That's why I'm getting on you a little bit.
Well, dude, random ass city. Okay, you didn't tell us it was based off of any city. It was a random ass city. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let me put out a random ass number that like my
Because-
character knows because he's been living here for 20 years. Like,
Because you don't have memories, you wouldn't know what the random ass city is.
if you've been living somewhere for fucking decades and you forgot about it completely and you went back, it'd be like fucking putting on a new like same pair of shoes, riding a bike. You'd never forget it.
It'd be
All right.
like deja vu. Where it's like, man, this is sort of familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. You ever see people with dementia wake up in the house that they've lived in for 50 years and be like, where the fuck am I? What is this place? You don't remember those
Or
places.
trans dementia
But we don't have
patients
dementia.
wondering why they suddenly have tits.
No, but you have amnesia, which is like the short-term version of dementia. Also, there are different kinds of amnesia, but still. Anyway, so do you guys go into the mall or
Indeed.
not?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
All right, y'all
No,
walk
I'm
into
dragging
the
the
mall.
body with me.
Nah, man, this place is too familiar. I gotta go find something. I go off into a random alleyway.
All right, you
Bro,
go off into a
can I
random
drag him
alleyway
with?
and it smells like piss and shit. The other two go into the fucking
We're in
mall
LA.
and they see lights sputtering, falling from the ceiling, hanging on just barely by threads of wire. Blood spatters and goo piles all over. Yeah, that's it. And a Nuka-Cola Quantum themed Fallout vending machine in one corner.
Interesting.
And this is just in the entryway.
I
Hmm.
can't help but think that this reminds me of a big city with a bunch of dipshits running it.
Could be. I really don't care. Food is required.
When did your friend turn into a robot? The fuck was that?
Sustenance required.
Sustenance given, gack required.
Oh,
I see.
you are crazy.
Say
You're the one
I'm not
talking like a
crazy, my
robot.
mother had me tested.
Ew.
My mother had me tested.
For what age?
Scott, what you doing in that alley?
Hang on.
Probably jerking off like a homeless man.
No.
I
No.
I don't think there was a better
No,
place to use that. I
no.
was like looking at it and I was like, my soundboard would be
No.
really helpful right here. But all right, well, while Scott is holding on, what are you two doing?
Searching the
Looting.
building for food.
It is shown that there's not much to loot. However, upon the entrance on the left-hand side, there did seem to be like a fancy steakhouse restaurant built inside this mall. So Ian enters there while Scorp looks around for absolutely dog shit to loot.
I mean, corpses are helpful. It's meat. It's sustenance.
There are no corpses, there's just piles of goo.
Is it meaty goo or just...
No, it's just goo.
Brother, this fucking... Searching around inside for food.
The
What do I
fuck was
find?
that?
The Fantasy RPG starter pack soundboard.
Searching for food. What do I find inside the steakhouse?
A bit of rotten meat in the back, some frozen meat in the walk-in freezer. The fact that the stove was still on but is now out of like gas to run it. Oh, and shitloads and shitloads of leftover plates on the tables. Oh, and shadows across the wall.
I'm more focused on the shadows on the wall.
They're just shadows of people stuck in place.
Oh, nuclear shadows.
Kinda looking around, a little confused, and more than a little nervous.
You see everything I've already described.
Still a little nervous.
Still everything that I've described.
Castle, I don't know where the fuck to go with this.
Well, I
Use your
said there's
brain.
rotten meat and there's frozen meat, so choose one of those two to eat if you're that hungry.
Bruh.
I'm gonna eat some goo.
I mean, there's also like other frozen things inside the
So
walk-in.
Scorp's retarded, got it?
There's also some cans inside the stocking area of like big ass cans of corn and green beans and shit.
I'm going after the vegetables then, because at least I know that that's actually safe to eat.
All right, well, you grab that can and quickly realize that you have no can opener, while Scorp decides to just scoop up a handful of the goo and munch on it. He immediately feels like that was the biggest mistake of his life as he starts violently puking.
I'm using the scythe to pry the can open. Color, what?
All the toxins out of my body.
Can't join this one, buddy.
Fuck.
I'm sorry,
How does he
color.
even have the role to get in here?
Because he's been in the podcast before.
Oh.
I think he did a podcast
Okay.
game with us. Scott, so what are you doing in that alley, bud?
Okay, well, I went into the alley because I just had this weird, like, carnal instinct that I needed to go in a certain direction. So I went into the alley, and as I walk, I remove the sniper scope and put it in my pocket because my jacket pockets are really deep. So I put it in one of them, and as I kind of just mosey around and walk, I kind of look around, everything feeling familiar, but not
Well, I'm gonna
remembering a
clip
single
that shit
thing.
into his
right?
inventory.
And as I'm walking, I just follow wherever the instincts tell me to go. So it'll say like, okay, I need to go right in here at the fork in the road. Okay, I'll go right.
Yeah,
fuck
I get it.
And then I just keep going. And then I eventually show up at a building with yellow brickwork that looks like a beacon in this drab and dreary city. It's of course broken and damaged and everything, but it's still standing pretty strong. And something told me to go in that building. So I approach the front door and I slowly open it.
Inside it, you find a whole lot of nothing except for like one of those Minecraft beacons just directly in the center. It's just a giant open building with nothing but that beacon.
I look down at the beacon. It's very, very interesting. I like crouch down, kneel towards it, and I kind of, I hear a faint sound. So I put my ear closer to it and try to listen.
Whoa. That's it. It's just a humming noise.
Huh, that's strange. Well,
It's most like your brain tells you it's most likely just the hum of the lights that caused this giant beam of light to go into the sky.
I got you. Well, doesn't really look like there's much I can do with it right now, so I go ahead and look around the rest of the house, and I find things that'll keep me from starving in the kitchen and like in the snack bar and everything, but nothing too fancy. So.
Canned goods. You got the canned ravioli and yeah.
Why
Chef-
did you have a
Chef
stroke, my
Boyardee,
friend?
and that's about it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
Jeff
so Scorp, you're
Boyardee?
violently throwing up. Ian, you're looking for a can opener.
I said that I used my scythe to rip the can open.
Oh, all
Is that
right.
even possible?
I mean, so
Yes,
hold
it
on,
is.
hold
You
on.
stab it
I
in the
was
top
think-
of the can,
Shit up.
then yeah.
I was thinking, I forgot to say this. Like I had planned out to say this, but I completely forgot. This scythe that he's holding is like one of those like handheld, like one-handed use scythes, not like the super long stick ones.
Oh,
Okay.
not the ones that they used to cut grass?
That makes sense.
Correct.
Well,
It's
technically
like
they
a
do,
tiny
it would just
little
be a-
sickle.
Wouldn't you technically still cut grass?
So,
with a small
Yes,
no,
you
knife,
can.
just
Castle,
Yes,
small
you can.
patches?
That's a sickle, not a scythe.
It's the same
No,
thing. It's
there's-
just the
there's
short
still a-
version.
No, there's still a handheld scythe. The sickle has the entire blade along the curve of it. The scythe has like only the blade on the top part. Yeah. Speaking of sickles, as I'm looking around, I find one and I decide to take it with me because those weapons are fucking awesome. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're so cool. Even if they're not practical, it's fucking awesome.
They're pretty practical if you know what you're doing. All
I'm
right,
talking
well,
about in combat, I mean.
that is the last of the things inside this building. But as you had walked into it, your brain hadn't recognized it. But now that you have a moment to breathe and think, you realize that there's a shitload of rubble, like just lining every bit of this building, almost like it had popped up out of the ground.
Hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's a unnatural amount of dirt and earth inside of this. What about the upstairs?
He
So
talks to
I
himself weirdly.
I do talk to myself. Fuck you.
Strangely,
And
I
they
can hear him
call
from there.
me crazy.
Do you want an
Bruh.
interesting session or not? Do you want me to just let's follow the thing, or do you want me to have something
Yes.
interesting?
Monkey
No,
brain,
I
go
wanted you to
follow.
her go follow the thing, honestly. But like this is working out. Just every single time I like get like some sort of idea for what like you're half-ass trying to do, you end up switching it up on me. So
Well,
keep going. You're fine.
okay.
Keep going. You're good. Keep going.
Alright. Well, I go and check the upstairs then, because I got nothing else to do.
You quickly find that there were no stairs, as this was just a giant empty building with only cabinets, the beacon, and a sickle.
Now,
A new
it looked like a
hand.
2-floor from the outside. It really.
That's just because it's a tall building,
A
so the
new
beacon can go up high.
hand touches the
Man,
beat.
I go back outside and I look up, and there is a second floor, but there's no stairs installed. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
There's windows up there. That's
it's a
weird.
it's a 2-story building, but without a second floor to walk on. You can see that from the
Mhm.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, so it's like what
That's
Olive
very
Garden does with their
strange.
little balcony
I
thing that
suppose so.
nobody can fucking get to.
All right, Scorp. Now that you're done violently throwing up, what do you do?
They're up again.
Wipe off the drool and continue dragging my corpse with me to wherever that steakhouse was. In
All
the
right.
hopes to find some meat.
It's about
to
10
go with
feet
the
that
vegetable.
way. So you walk
Don't
in
bring
and you
that thing in
see
here.
Ian just fucking like big ass fistfuls of corn being shoved down his fucking gullet, right? Just
Okay, I'm
manhandling the
mortified.
fuck out of this giant restaurant style can.
Why you gotta
just
make me
boom,
sound
and
like
then
a
fucking
barbarian?
and it's because you're fucking starving. You don't know how long it's been since you last ate, and you finally found something fucking good to eat that wasn't goo or a dead fucking mutant. So you're
look
just
up and
like
freeze.
shoveling it.
I'll look up and freeze.
He has corn
worry
fall
about
from
it.
his mouth as he's fucking snarfing
Don't-
this shit down.
Don't worry about it. You don't see anything.
That's great.
You don't see me here.
Was there meat?
I mean, it's all frozen and or rotten. It's probably not any good. There's no way to cook it.
We'll go to the frozen
Yeah,
bit.
bless me.
All right.
Okay.
You
Hey,
add
I will
3
say-
frozen steaks to your inventory.
Inventory.
They're in his hot bar.
I'm gonna start nibbling on one to just try and melt and thaw it in me mouth.
Your body immediately rejects it. Just even
Ah.
that little bit of like frozen bloody ice, your body just immediately starts making you gag. But after having puked up your guts of goo, there's not much left to come out. So you're just kind of like your stomach
It's
acid.
just. It's
All right,
just
guys, I want
fat.
to put on some
Got it.
ambience in the like YouTube like watch together shit.
What?
So I'm gonna put some like ambience in.
Yeah, fun fact, I
you
can't join
can-
that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they can't join that, so you can enjoy the
Oh.
ambiance because also the podcast wouldn't pick it up anyway. But you are more than welcome to enjoy your own
That fucking
ambiance.
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
They're
I
on
was
the
thinking-
console.
Sorry,
They're on
bud.
the console versions. That's why.
Nerds. No, I'm joking.
Hey. You right.
Yeah. So Scorp's body just immediately rejects the frozen steak.
Redirect.
Just a whole lot of over and over again. I got to stop doing that before I actually throw up. Like I can feel the acid rising through my chest right now.
That's nope. We're not talking about it. Nope. Let's not all
Scott
have a
suddenly
throw-up
gets
party.
another wave of remembrance and is led down about 4 different roads before he comes to stand in front of a church.
Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Hey, look, there's Hitler at the altar.
This is my church. This is my steeple. Hey, look, here's the Holocaust again.
This is a
Oh.
church. This is a steeple. Hey, look, kill those people. It was pissing me off that you guys weren't rhyming it.
Well,
I could have said, "Hey, look, there's Hitler rallying his people," but nah.
You owe what, Scott? What do you do?
YouTube.
You're standing in front of a religious monument. What do you do?
I feel overwhelmed spiritually.
You piss
Like
your
something
pants.
just
Sorry, no, you
What?
don't. Keep going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You just get so excited about seeing a church, you just piss yourself. But no, you don't. Just you're overwhelmed. What do you do?
It's just the sheer grandiosity of it just makes me feel like, it just hit me with like this weird feeling, and I'm like, okay, that's strange, but I'm here now. So I look around and make sure everything's clear because I hear distant noises. I'm not sure how close they are.
You can tell they're a couple 100 feet off. Probably not within viewing distance, but definitely audible in this very, very quiet, dead city. As you look at the church building, you can see that multiple of the windows are boarded up and locked. Yeah, they're just boarded up with giant wood slabs. So Scorp, what do you do after
the front
retching
door.
on the stake? Oh, the front door's open. You just walk in and it's just dead, and like some of the there's some shadows in there too. Honestly, there's shadows all around the city. You just don't really notice them that much with all the dust flying through the air. But the what are they called? Not the lecterns, not the urns, the fucking chairs. What are they called?
Pew.
Pew, yeah, the
I don't
pews. The pews have gone
Yeah.
pew and are just like cracked in half. Like every single one of them has some like randomized chunk missing from it. You know, like fucking
Yeah.
7 Days to Die church style busted, right?
Yeah.
However, you know, there's still the Jesus up on the cross up on the cross up on the back wall. You know, just looking super dead and shit. He actually has extra blood on him right now.
Oh.
The walls are like sliced by like giant claw marks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scorp, how's your tum tum doing after all that ing? Scorp,
Silence.
Scorp, did the steak kill you?
I think I fucking did.
He had to do something.
All right, Ian. So how are
He
you
didn't
enjoying your
say.
corn?
I have finished the can.
All right, you
I
toss
feel
the
much
can
better.
away, feeling full and refreshed, and you go to check on Scorp, who is just standing stoically in the freezer as if like he just can't move or something. Like he's just paralyzed, just with that little bit of steak still. just
Leave him
still
there.
just
I'm gonna look
listing
around the
on his
mall a little
tongue.
bit more.
Yeah, it's just the Circle Center Mall. That's all. It's just busted up and bloodied and goo piles just chilling all around.
Oh, we're just downtown Indy. Got it.
Yeah.
I know where I am then.
Yeah.
I know where I am then.
I was
I'm gonna
honestly
go
hoping,
look around in the rest of the mall to see if I can find a weapon. More weapons.
not really. It's just a shitload of mannequins and popcorn machines and, you know, Lego toys and whatnot. Your best bet would be going to Spencer's, and even then, the best weapon there would just be a giant dildo that you can beat people over the head with.
Right. Cool. Saints Row 3. I'm using a giant dildo as a weapon.
By the way, I did end up finding a giant dildo baton in fucking Cyberpunk, and it vibrates when you turn it on. You hold it by the head, and you beat people over the head with the balls. It's fucking funny as shit. And that's all because this is the first playthrough I've done where I actually got to oh my god, what's her name? The Militech bitch again. Meredith, yeah. I did that on my very first playthrough on my PC, but it was too laggy to like see anything back then because my PC wasn't running that. It didn't have that much RAM back then. So this is the first time I actually did the interactions properly to get to fuck Meredith again.
Ooh. So how was it?
Oh, absolutely atrocious. She's old and wrinkly.
That's one thing about the Cyberpunk game is the fact that it makes a lot of the old chicks still hot. I mean, look at Rogue.
I still prefer Judy and Pan Am.
Truth.
I
River
don't even
is
know which
like,
one I prefer anymore.
dude, River is like too much up your ass. Like if you romance him, he's just nonstop texting like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening," and it's like, dude, you have attachment issues, my guy. Like you need to chill.
I'm good. I'm good. Nope. I'm not gonna dog on that. Nope, not one bit, because that'd be hypocritical. Nope. I don't have attachment issues. You have attachment
Look,
issues.
there's a certain level that like is okay, but the way that he does it, honestly, especially because like, I even told him during the interaction, I was like, we probably shouldn't date, and he's like, nah, we got this. I'm like, I'm gonna Dyson, that's fine. I'll hang out with you till the end. It just adds to that level of like, dude, I already told you no, and I keep giving him like the really short like fuck off responses too, and he's still just like, all right, well, I love you, V, and I'm like, can you not? I just want your
Did you-
messages cleared from my fucking like phone. I don't actually want to respond to you. I just have to by game logic.
I guess you technically don't have to. If you never responded, it would never push forward because it wouldn't be scripted that you responded.
Yeah, but at the same
Yeah,
time, it would
but
just
it's
sit in my
still-
phone as a notification forever, and I hate seeing that little one above my fucking phone icon.
Yeah.
Anyway. So Scott, you look around the church and you hear like noises coming from it, but you can't pinpoint them. And this is a pretty like open, like there's not really many back rooms or anything. You got the main area and then like a little side office where the door has been broken off, and there's nothing in there either. But you can still hear shuffling from somewhere inside this building.
Huh. Well, I slowly enter in because this is some weird shit, and I don't necessarily want to be here, but I feel convicted to be here. Just like my gut instinct telling me to be here. So I feel like there's something important. So I slowly walk in, and I kind of just keep my eye open for anything, being extra perceptive.
You realize that there are scratch marks on the floor next to the main lectern.
What kind of marks are they?
Deep grooves into the
Skid marks.
wooden floor. Oh, good. Scorp, you're
Oh,
back.
nice.
All right, so
Scorp's
Scorp is suddenly unfrozen in the freezer as he still is retching on the fucking steak that's in his mouth that he got paralyzed with.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting very pissed at having to do so many fucking captchas. I had to take a small walk.
Ah, okay.
What do you have to do so many captures for?
Well, also, why does
Because they take so fucking long to do, it times me out.
why does
No,
Discord
what
say
do
And
you
I have to
have
get
to
a new
yeah,
do
no,
link.
them
yeah,
for?
what are you doing it for?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh
Okay,
shit, are you
fucking-
getting the PS5 version?
Yeah.
Yay!
You on the-
Ow, my ear.
All right, we'll play that today and
Sorry.
we'll play Destiny tomorrow. Anyway,
Oh,
so
I
Scorp,
guess
your
I'm
body
stuck
was
alone.
retching, and you can kind of feel like this tingle running up your body. Just the more of the steak you eat, the more your stomach hurts, and like the more acid that comes up, but also the more like this tingle starts running up your arms and through your body.
Is it good tingle or bad tingle?
Like
Probably
when you
bad.
stand up and like too fast and you get those head spins. Like it's not like really like you start to like black out or anything. It just like makes you a little like woo, like you're on a roller coaster type spins, right? Yeah, that's just happening throughout your whole body slowly.
Ugh.
Ugh.
So you just feel like shit. Got it.
And as
I'm gonna put
as
the,
these come, you can
I'm gonna
feel
put the
like
meat back into my hot bar.
but as these tingles are happening through your body, you can also feel like a strong pull on your spine.
Huh?
Not necessarily painful, but more like, somebody without pain grabbed your spine and was just like dragging you along by it. You're not moving, of course, but that's what it feels like. It feels like, it's just like if somebody tugged on your arm, but it's your back.
Hmm.
And as that happens, Ian can hear a slight slithering sound from behind him. Alexa, turn off the basement TV.
I turn around, prep to swing.
Timing of Alexa.
Yeah, my console just shut off to power save, and I didn't want it like interrupting the podcast. So, Ian, you do what?
I turn around, prepping to swing if I have to.
There is nothing there.
Okay. So I'm tripping the fuck out. Got it. Slowly going insane. I'm going to continue on my way.
The voice in Scorp's head goes, "Get to your friend."
Which one?
The one in the same building, retard. You don't know where the other one is.
I'm
Why
continuing to
didn't you
move,
know?
but I'm very on
I'm gonna
guard.
follow after Spartan.
All right. Well, he did make it quite a way while you were paralyzed. I don't know if you like heard it or not, Scorp, but because you weren't answering, I just said that you were like stock still paralyzed inside the freezer with just that steak sitting in your mouth. So Ian is just like, all right, and left.
My character's staring at you from the thing. It has that like anime image of like the over the shoulder appearance. They have like a sweat droplet coming down the side of their head. They're staring at you. It's like, really? What is this? Why are you stuck?
Hey,
Why are you stuck?
I didn't judge you for the corn. Don't judge me for my meat.
That's why he walked the fuck away.
All right, so Scott, you see this lectern in the deep scratch marks into the wooden flooring. What do you do?
That's fucking weird. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep walking into the building. There's like
Well, you're at the back of the
I
building.
know-
That's
I
how you
know-
saw the lectern.
okay.
You're as deep into
Well-
it as it goes.
I know churches, and there's always at least like one small room in the back.
Yeah, that was,
Oh.
like I said, that was the office to your, well, if you're standing facing the lectern, like, out the door, that would be on your left-hand side. And like I said, there was nothing in that room anyway, just a tiny little office room.
Well, I don't know that. So my character, he walks up, he grabs a handle, he turns it, and then he
The
kinda
door was,
snaps it
no,
open.
I said the door was broken down, like you could see into it just fine. There's nothing in there.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you anything that your character wouldn't know.
okay. Well, there's nothing in here, so why the fuck am I here?
You hear the
Gotta be
shuffling
another way.
again, and from your new vantage point, you can kind of tell it's coming from below you.
Where would the staircase down be? I look around.
There is no staircase, but those deep grooves next to the lectern are pull your attention again.
Go ahead and look closer. Look closer, see what those are. What's
You can
so
see
interesting about-
that what's matched up with those deep grooves into the wooden flooring of the lectern riser thing. I don't fucking know what it's called. You can see that the lectern itself actually has chipped wood on the bottom of it, but only on that side. Almost like it's been dragged repeatedly. Hint. Fucking hint.
I don't know where to go from this. You know, because to me it'd be like, okay, well, there's nothing
The
here.
voice in
This
Scorp's
looks
head
weird.
suddenly
Nothing.
teleports into yours. Move the fucking lectern, and then goes away again.
All right, fine.
Normal people. God? Considering that happened in a fucking church?
God's just really
None of us
pissed
are
about
normal.
like how clueless this motherfucker is.
I lost my memory, remember? I don't remember shit.
Yeah, but you still have enough instinct to travel around the city.
That's instinct. That's not memory.
It would also be
Exactly.
instinct that like, oh, double groove marks. Maybe this does something.
You want it
Anyway.
to be realistic? Instinct is, I'm getting the fuck out of here. What is that?
You move the lectern and find a pair of small eyes looking up at you. All right, Scorp, you finally meet up with Ian.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You really
It's-
gonna do that?
Yeah, it's like a
What
scene.
am I gonna
It's
say?
like a scene change in a TV show.
Fuck TV show. I'm running.
Hold on. I have something for this. Hold on. Where is it?
No.
Where is it?
No.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Where...
Oh, no.
Where is it?
All right, before you press it though, like tell me when you're ready to press it. Oh, never mind.
Transition.
Yeah.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right. So yeah, Scorp, you end up catching up with Ian.
Do I
Which
still have the dead body with me?
yeah, but like this
I would
entire
assume so.
time,
Okay.
like on your way to Ian, there was just this tugging sensation in your body that like kind of told you where to go for him. Anytime you would turn, it would turn in your body like a compass would, until you finally reach him, and then suddenly it's behind you again.
Huh.
See. That's weird.
And of course, Ian has no idea what's going on, so Ian would ask,
What the fuck? Why'd you come up so fast, bro?
Because the voices in my head told me to?
Okay, cool. I thought I had split
yeah, that's a
personality
sane
disorder.
response.
Thought I was the one with split personality. That's cool.
Oh, that's a crisp Pepsi.
Damn.
Sorry. Anyway,
Beppis.
so yeah, as Ian asks all the wrong questions, they hear the slithering again, very like sounds right behind them. Not like a squirrel eating a nut or anything, but like, you know, just something morphing super fucking grossly behind them.
I'll turn and look.
When you turn, you see all the goo that was on the floor is coagulating and combining into this weird ass mountain of, well, goo. Black and red and slightly translucent in some parts, other parts not so much. But it starts taking
Goop from
this
Ben
like
10, is that you?
weird ass shape and just fucking like boom, its hand on the ground, and when it does that, it like splatters out a little bit. Not enough to like, you know, have droplets rip off of it. It's all still connected, but it does like splatter out into like that little star shape. And when Scorp sees it, the sudden like tugging in his body stops. Almost as if like the whatever fucking goop he ate was either trying to get out of him to go to it or was warning him of it.
I believe we should leave.
You're telling me I can't fight goo.
Oh, that attitude.
with
With any attitude.
somehow
Anyways,
this
just
thing
absolute
forms a full
Scooby-Doo, run
body.
away.
And diddly 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 pew!
Like, I'm talking circle legs and every.
The second you two start sprinting, this thing lets out this disgusting gargled roar and starts barreling after you, breaking through any like sign or map in the fucking building, just fucking mad dashing after your asses.
I'm hauling ass.
Yeah, the ass that you haul does not seem to be enough. As we cut back to Scott and the very human-looking eyeballs staring up at him.
That's my ringtone. Perfect timing. Go back to them motherfuckers.
All right, so we cancel that, and like you just fucking are hauling ass, but it's not enough because this thing is steadily gaining ground.
Any ideas?
Fire?
I don't have any fire.
As you two are looking at each other while sprinting, Scorp trips on a bench and like ends up like goofily launching himself over like the balcony side and starts to fall. Before random goo spews out of his body and catches him by holding on to the fucking balcony like railing. And he's just suspended in midair for a moment.
Alright, so when did you grab a symbiote?
I shall call you Jerry.
Okay.
Nobody fucking cares, Jerry. Fuck you, Jerry, you fucking piece of shit.
Hey,
None of
hey,
your goddamn business, Gene!
I care about this Jerry. This Jerry is a good boy. Saved my life.
Ian kind of stands there dumbfounded for a moment, forgetting that he's being chased until like boom, 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 fucking starts rushing up behind him, right? And then
Anyways,
like these weird
if it lets me
tendrils.
down, I'm gonna go run again.
Yeah, no, these weird tendrils yank you right back up to Ian, puts you between Ian and the giant beast, and just covers you in like this weird ass, like mainly black, but like red bits of like. Honestly, it looks like gore and bile. Like
That's
you even
nasty.
have like slightly like little chunks of bone running along your body here and there. Not enough to like stab
I feel
yourself
like
or
I'm in
anything, but
e-girl's
like,
wet dream right now.
Nah.
So you're standing there with this new like goo suit because your fucking
So I'm
bondage arms aren't
standing
going to
there,
do enough.
barbecue sauce on my
and-
titties.
Keep in mind, this was not a like peaceful transformation for you either. There is a slight stinging
sec, we'll be right back.
sensation to this. But you are now standing in front of this goo creature who has suddenly stopped and is staring at you, standing in front of Ian.
Hello, friend. This is Jerry. Jerry saved me.
You can hear it speak
What
to
else
you.
can you do, Jerry?
No, you can hear the monster speak to you. Who are you?
I'm Scorp. I'm wearing Jerry.
You are not one of us.
Of course not. I'm Scorp.
What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly as I said. My name is Scorp. I am Scorp. That's about all I know.
It leans down to sniff you.
Boop the snoot.
It roars at you from half a fucking inch away.
You need a mint.
Do you just play every character naive as fuck? This is like really fucking hard to make menacing when you're just like, I'm a d-d-d-d-d.
Well, fuck it.
I-
Just stab
I-
him then. Stab him then. Kill his
Hold
character.
on.
Who gives
No,
fuck?
there's a
If he's gonna
point
play
I'm trying to
that-
like get across, but like it's kind of hard when he's doing this.
Hold on. Let me explain. I do naive, asshole, and just doesn't give a fuck. Right now, I have an amnesiac. He doesn't know what the fuck this thing is.
Hey, slightly off topic. Why does my
The
like
big ol'
top of
slime
my
puppy.
vape juice bottle have the Igni sign on it?
I honestly don't know.
Because it's
Like,
fire.
Scorp, are you telling me in real life, even if you had no memories, if you saw a fucking towering behemoth that was not of this world, you would just sit there and go like,
While you're
"Oh,
covered
you're
in a
human."
gore goop suit?
I will let you guys know this right now. I don't have survival instincts.
I just
Like,
think
I
you're
don't have
bullshitting,
fight
but
or
okay.
flight. I have either swing at it or make friend.
All right, I'm going to press pause on the podcast because my mom is home and apparently I have an Amazon package, so I'll be right back. So this goo creature stands in front of fucking Scorp and, roars at him, and that's when it cuts back to Scott, who sees two very human eyes underneath the pew. No, not the pew, the lectern.
Well, that's absolutely terrifying. So, I slowly walk back, locking eyes with the motherfucker because I'm going to try to establish dominance. But I try to speak softly. and
Establishing
I'm like,
dominance
hey,
You
while
got a
backing
T
away.
pose for that.
I'm just like, hey, like, do you speak English? What are you? Hello?
Are you
English,
human?
motherfucker, do you speak it?
A very soft voice comes from that hole beneath the lectern and goes, "Are you human?"
I don't know if I want to answer that. If I give the wrong answer, I could die. Are you human?
Two very human hands come up from the hole and pull itself up to reveal a rather frail girl, probably 13, 14. As she looks at you in just pure bewilderment, I thought we were the last ones.
Oh shit! Same here. I have these two random dudes. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I abandoned them. But they seemed all right. They seemed like they were capable. And I just felt this weird, fucking like instinct to come to a yellow house. And then to here. And I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's great to see other humans alive.
There are more.
Only two others I've seen. I'm not sure about the whole population. Most of them are probably dead. Let's be honest. It's the apocalypse. But there's
Where
more
did
than
you
just
leave
us.
them? Where did you leave them?
There's a petrol station we
To the
were at, and they
mall?
said they were going to a mall. I can.
Fuck, we need to go right now. And she like pops down back into the hole for a second and comes up carrying a giant ass like sniper rifle.
Ah, yes.
Is that a
I
B-51?
think a big weapon.
No, it's the same one that fucking Sinone used in GGO.
Oh!
The Hecate.
Alright.
God damn it, Lester! You made me miss the boss.
Lester the
Fuck, I'm stealing
child
this guy's card.
molester.
Sorry.
I'm gonna change my last name to Lester and name my kid Mo.
Oh, no.
What's up,
Oh,
Lester?
no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Does that mean that you'll have a child, Mo Lester?
Stop. 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 Ah!
You sure
All
you
right.
want to go with these jokes right now with your allegations?
Oh, those allegations are
Wait,
a
somebody-
year old and the cops didn't do anything about it. I'm fine. They weren't even
Somebody
real,
called
and we
me
all
a-
fucking know it.
Some lady called me a pedophile at the fucking Meijer over here the other day. I was very confused.
Yeah, well, I called you a
Like,
cousin dog fucker, so.
I'm saying, don't feel bad about it. Some chick tried to tell people that I raped her, so it is what it is.
Hey, I had that happen.
When
to me
did this
once.
happen, bud?
In fucking
That's-
high school, bro.
that's
It was
something for a
Oh, it
different
was in high
podcast,
school. That's-
boys.
That's old.
Hey, it's far behind me now. I just said it so I could relate to you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's far
alright.
behind you? Like the
Mine
allegations?
was only a couple years ago.
yeah.
Oh.
So we cut back to Scorp and Ian. Ian is like cowering behind Scorp in his gore goop suit. And the giant monster swings a giant fucking fist towards Scorp.
Meat hand.
I'm gonna duck.
Oh, you fucking coward.
As you duck, this giant
Duck and
tendril
weave.
comes up from your back and catches its fucking arm, stopping it in an instant.
The fuck?
Okay, yeah, you've got a symbiote.
Ah, cool. Jerry can do a lot of things. Except speak. Wait,
Call
can
it
you speak,
Jerry.
Jerry?
Yeah, I've been talking to you the
Ew.
whole fucking time you've been awake, dude. The fuck?
Ah. I haven't heard you this whole time.
Yes, you have. You were calling me the random voice in your head.
Hey, bro, who are you talking to?
Hush, Jerry is speaking.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
I
Oh.
agree.
Oh, okay.
No. You gotta hit him with the ass, titties, ass and titties.
Whopper,
Ass
Whopper,
titties.
Junior, Double, Bacon, Whopper.
No!
Okay, now the voice.
No!
These guy voices are getting weird again. All right, Jerry, what all can we do?
A lot.
Good enough for me. Anything we can do to stop that thing and or help the other one?
I mean, really put in fucking symbiotes, bro. What is this?
I already did. I'm holding its arm right now. Maybe if you quit being a little pussy, you could actually do something with it.
That's very rude of you, Jerry.
I don't
Very
care.
rude.
Grow spine. Fuck
Anyways,
this
I'm
thing
gonna
up.
punch it now.
When you punch it, you send it back flying about 10 feet, and in doing so, rip off its goo arm, which just collapses into like this really long puddle on the ground.
Ugh.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of college.
This thing uses one of its multiple.
Oh.
It has about 4 arms and 2 legs, so it uses its like front left arm to hold the right arm that just got torn off. As it like looks at it, then looks back up at you and fucking roars again.
You bitch. Oh.
I shall attempt a roar back.
You
Comes out
you
as-
do attempt to roar, but it really comes out more of like an ooh ooh type voice.
He like squeaks like a cub lion.
Yeah, it's like it. This thing's going at you, and you go. "Eh." I turned around to see Mars laughing.
Oh, Mars is there?
Yeah,
that
Mars
why
is
we
always
chose
here. No.
What's up, Mars?
Hello.
Hi,
What's poppin'?
Mars.
All right, what are you gonna do next, Scorp or Ian?
Apparently,
Either
I'm a
of
gay
you.
monster.
Scorpio Ian.
I want to try
I
and
don't
punch it
really,
again.
I don't really have much that I could do here.
All right, so you dash forward for a second, jump up straight up anime style, and as you jump, the gore suit pushes you off the fucking ground tendril style, makes your fist a little bit bigger, and just slams this thing through the fucking like second story into the first. And as it hits the bottom ground, you can see it like try to pick itself up before going limp and just turning back into a puddle.
As it hits the bottom
Uh,
ground, apparently you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out after that.
Okay, so as it hits the
Apparently,
bottom
I
ground,
smacked this bitch so hard, God stopped.
well, see, it's gonna be fine on my end, so this is just gonna be a repeat for the viewers. When you like smack it into the ground, it lifts itself up slightly for a second before collapsing, clearly unconscious before turning back into that giant goo pile.
Thank you, Jerry.
I assume you've killed it.
I don't know. Jerry, is it dead?
It can never die.
Ah. We should probably get
Why
out of
does
here.
Jerry sound like? Why does Jerry sound like one of the good ones trademarked?
Duck!
Because he is. Gonna duck.
As you do, you hear a loud, really fucking loud gunshot echo through the fucking halls and slam the wall that you were standing in front of. Big ass fucking, like, 2-foot gaping hole.
Thank you for warning me, Jerry. Not to go deal with whatever
I know where
that
this is going, so I look at the chick and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He is not fucking human anymore. Like, oh my god.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What? How do you know this?
jumpies.
How do you know this? How? Tell me now.
Look at his ass. He's covered in goo. I don't know what the fuck I'm
Hey.
doing.
I don't know.
Hey, hey,
Covered
this
in
is
goo,
America's
what?
ass, thank you.
The goo suit
Shut the fuck up,
the
man.
goo gore suit slowly retracts back into score, showing that
That
he
joke
is
stopped being
indeed
funny 5
just
years
like
ago, so
straight
we
up
should
human.
quote. Like he is a human. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, he didn't fucking look human.
Okay, fair. All right, I'm not gonna get mad at you for that. Yeah, I understand that. But he is human. Okay, so just chill out. Okay,
Look.
we're good. Lower your rifle, please.
Look, out here it's
Can
kill
we
or
see
be
Jack?
killed. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I get it. I get it.
He's
Hey,
like
look,
across the balcony, probably about like 100 feet
Oh, hey,
down the
welcome
hallway
back.
from y'all. Not enough with him like yelling, or like if you yelled, he could hear you, but like just talking like this, he can't hear you, and vice
Yeah.
versa.
Hi, Jack!
Oh, Jesus.
Just like with full ass wave and everything.
I kind of just look away and I'm like, no, never mind. You can shoot him. Not really. It's a joke. But I do look away though, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
All right, so y'all group back up since y'all aren't moving. Y'all group back up, and the girl quickly tells you that her name is Hope. Which is something that she had kind of refused to tell Jack, and they're sprinting to the mall. And asks Scorp what the fuck happened that like he's part human, part monster, part mutant.
It might be the goo I ate.
I did say not to eat that.
I'm sorry,
But
you
it worked.
ate the fucking goo?
I also licked the plant monster. What do you expect from me?
You licked
Expect
the
you not
demo?
to be an idiot.
Yes.
What
Expect you
the
not to
It
be-
tastes
fuck
like
is
battery
wrong
acid.
with you?
Expect you not to be a retard trying to sit there and kill yourself.
What's wrong with me? I'm hungry and I was wondering if this thing was a plant, and this looked somewhat edible.
So if you were hungry, you just go and eat a person, like if they were disabled? Because that's essentially what you just did.
I mean, it is a vegetable. So,
It's not. Everything you see around here
was-
was once a human. All these monsters are just mutants from the bombs dropping. How do you people
Oh, so I
not
was
know this?
correct.
What the fuck is going on?
So I was
Look,
correct.
hey,
They are
listen.
mutants.
All right, let me explain this to you.
I
all
have
right?
about
All right, we all were just in a random ass field. We all woke up, and like none of us remember shit except for our name. That's it. So complete amnesiacs over here. So you got to understand, we no idea what fucking happened.
She sighs, pinching the bridge of her nose for a moment. This is going to be really
Okay,
fucking
Miss
annoying.
Snarky, I'm sorry. All right, Miss Snarky, I'm sorry that we all sat there and were amnesiacs. Sorry that we can't remember shit like you can. Just-
Hey, my snark kept me alive.
What?
My snark kept me alive. Are you deaf too?
Well, not-
Probably.
Heard you say
is.
snark. I
heard
thought you were talking about something different.
Oh my God.
She begins to tell you the lore of the area. For the past 3 years, this has been what the world is, slowly falling
now
more and
lore's
more
okay?
into descent.
No, I'm
Honestly,
Fuck you,
I'm
Scott.
joking.
the world is falling more and more into descent. As of yet, there's only been one person that has ever actually gotten some sort of powers from this without turning into a true mutant freak. He's sort of considered a legend among the survivors, but nobody has ever truly seen them, at least not here. A lot of the animals have been turned into bigger versions of themselves or even monsters. But it
Hmm.
all started when some nukes, when the threat of nuclear war became ever so prevalent that society actually collapsed. And while the military was busy trying to deal with the riots and the murders and the rapes and the everything, they lost sight of the fact of national defense instead of just sitting instead of like state defense, and the bombs were shot. America is now in shambles. Most people either died or got turned into mutants, and there's only a very small cell of those who didn't turned into what people call reavers in this world, where they are just people that lost their way. They rape, they kill, they steal, they what the cannibalize. They cannibalize for fun.
Well then,
They are part of. She herself is part of a very small group that has somehow stuck around throughout all of this, and they do hide in the church. They call themselves the Children of the Light,
ooh, that's some fucking.
and they survive by staying hidden. They only send
Why?
out one scout at a time to get provisions and ammo and whatnot, but they do live inside the church in a sub basement.
Okay,
Huh.
that's sure, yeah.
And this is where we're going to stop for today because we are already at an hour and a half. Thank you all for being
damn.
the background lore to my book.
Oh, okay.
Bet.
I guess you now have a man with a symbiote.
So like I said, the one person that like got powers from this is actually the main character of the book. It hasn't happened yet because I'm trying to like figure out a way to like get to that point in the story, but he is also going to get a symbiote like creature. I know how it's going to happen. I just don't know how to write up to that point yet. Like I don't know what's going to happen in between. There is also going to be a Godzilla-like creature because I mean, it's fucking nuclear war. Of course, an alligator is going to be turned into a giant T-Rex-sized monster. No fire breathing. Yeah, no fire breathing. Yeah, but I'm thinking like if it's Florida. No, Florida does have iguanas, don't it?
Yep. Iguanas
Yeah,
are
I can
actually
use the
very
iguana.
good swimmers.
Yeah. So it is going to be it's not going to like breathe fire or anything. See, I sent Ian the image. Do I have it in my server? Did I put it in my server?
You have the image somewhere.
I know, I have the image somewhere, and it's like a really cool, like disgusting version of Godzilla. Honestly, like it's like
Hey,
the
I'm
most
just
realistic.
saying.
Like if it got mutated.
I'm just saying, man. No wonder the shit felt weird and didn't feel like an actual proper thing. It's because it wasn't a proper thing. You was just wanting someone to help you write a story, and that's cool.
Not
but
at
I
all.
was
Not at all.
expecting
Not at all.
full-fledged-
So my original plan was yes, current apocalypse, sort of like based on my book, wake you guys up, and then I wanted to see what you would do from there and kind of just improv it down the line.
Apparently, eat whatever the fuck's around me.
It wasn't until like the very end there that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make this background lore for the book. And it's not even like full background lore, it's literally just shit happening in the back. Here it is. I found the
Yeah.
picture. Ian's already seen it, but if you would like to
Yeah.
all check the podcast chat channel, the call chat channel, that thing, I'm literally basing it off of that thing. No fire breathing. It can't do that. It's just really fucking big and really fucking strong.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's attacking my shit now?
But yes, I was also thinking of giving Auntie, sorry, not Auntie, what's his fucking name? His name is Carrie? Casey. Main character's name is
That's
Casey.
that.
I was gonna give him like an anti-venom symbiote type deal, but also just made from the mutants like trying to eat him and him using because he also actually has magic. Like that was something on like the first page. He does have like light magic and potions that he uses.
Can you shut the door? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sorry, goddamn.
Not you. Fucking. guess-
Why does that make it funnier? I wasn't even smiling. Now I am. God damn it, Castle.
The soundboard wins all. Anyway, yeah,
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been like pretty passionate about this story. Not even because it's like anything like super cool. Like chapter 1 is literally 2 pages long. It's not like any sort of professional book by any means, but
Yeah.
it's definitely fucking good. My problem is I kind of want to get it published if I ever possibly could. Like I have 15 pages and it's already on chapter 5.
Okay,
Nice.
what I recommend is upload it as a web novel first. Because then you can get a following for it, and then when you do get it publicized, you've got fans that are already willing to buy it.
And the thing is though is that I gotta try and like work around like saying Godzilla or Anti-Venom symbiotes by like coming up with my own creation form. Obviously, like of course it's gonna be based off of it, but there's plenty of things that like base shit off of Godzilla that's just a giant lizard.
I mean,
Not fire
like,
breathing or anything. Like it's just a giant lizard.
as a little
I
anecdote for
mean-
me, is I literally do the same shit with the Yoodles. It's literally, what kind of things do I like from other media? Oh, I like that. Okay, let's find a way to twist it to something original, and then combining it all makes it all original. You know?
Like this anti-symbiote is going to be like a mutant pukes into his mouth and like it starts to poison him and he mixes his fucking potions to try and like stop it from happening to himself and instead just ends up puking up this goo pile that attaches to his fucking face and sinks into his skin. And he feels like shit for a while. And while he feels like shit, he's going to end up getting kidnapped by the Reavers, taken to Florida, their main base, since he's like fucked up so much of their enterprise already. To be put into this giant fucking pit that they have that's literally just a monster gladiator ring because they somehow found a way to capture these giant mutated beasts. And while he's in there, he's gonna get like so frightened that suit like activates and like pushes out and like beats the fuck out of one of the monsters away from him. One of the smaller ones, one of the ones that's only like 10, 15 feet tall.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna reveal the monster and the symbiote at the same time. And like I know that, but I don't know what to do in between that.
It's a good question.
I don't know.
That's where I'm stuck on right now. I'm stuck on the in between.
All I know
Like
is
I want that
that
to be like
you're-
chapter 20 or something.
All I know is that as when it comes to using names, nobody's really gonna care because there's a few Apocalypse web novels that I read. They whole ass just have death claws.
Yeah, but if I want to get published, then it does have to like not have the names. Like, of course, you can like nod
Yes.
to it.
At that point,
Like you can be
change
there
it.
and be like, man, it kind of looked like that thing off that show Stranger Things on Netflix. Like you can do that, but you can't just be like, yeah, it's a Demogorgon, 100%, or yeah, it's the
Or-
Anti-Venom symbiote,
or-
or it's Godzilla. You can't do that shit.
Or you can do it to where the Apocalypse is still so recent that everyone naming these things just kind of see the pop culture behind it. And that's why they're named that.
Again, though, that would pull a lot of copyright things because those names are copyrighted or trademarked,
True.
either way. And that would still make it hard to do that. As if I do it as a non-profit web novel, yes, that'd be fine. But if I ever want it to get like actually published, I can't do that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying the challenge of having to rename things and work around those hurdles.
What does Gojin feel?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
For Godzilla.
Just
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Here, just call it
oh.
Gojin.
Honestly, I wasn't worried about the name for that.
I was thinking
Um,
more like Galazin or something.
Of course, you'd have some weird ass fucking name. At least Gojin kind of goes into Gojira.
All right, mother. Make everything sound like it's from the 1900s. I don't like you.
Okay, first off, the 1900s were fucking ballin'.
I was actually just gonna call it like Jirus. Jirus. Jirus.
That works.
Derived from the Japanese word Jira, meaning Zilla, meaning lizard.
Libdard.
Where you at, Enderman? I'm fine. Come here. I know I'm in creative mode. But
All
I'm
right.
fucking
Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this improv adventure without dice.
I would have
It was
preferred
alright.
dice.
I enjoyed it.
I have a whole bunch of one shots. We could probably run one of them one day once I have a PC.
See, my
I'm feeling this would be a one-time type thing.
probably not. I mean,
Oh,
we
once-
could
Hold
do
on,
more with
no.
this. If we end up without a topic, we can just continue the improv
Now-
story.
Now I'm feeling like a once in a while type deal, not
Yeah.
like a no. This is like every third episode. No, this is like maybe once every 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Because like we don't want it to get boring, but we also don't want to move way too quickly through it. So we want to keep some semblance of there's
Fuck you,
there's like
Enderman.
actual break storyline in it.
So yes, I know. Like without dice, it was kind of annoying, but at the same time, if we had done dice, the encounters would have been a lot longer, and we would not have been able to get through as much story.
True.
Yes, this entire city was based on downtown Indy. That because again, it was just straight pulled from the book.
Bro said Circle Center Mall. I was like, I know exactly where the fuck I am.
Yeah, I will say there's not a gas station across from Circle Center Mall, but like it was a good escape for you guys, and that's why I was like, we're gonna place it here.
Yeah, it worked. No.
But
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining. I know it was slightly annoying, but I hope that in the end it was still overall enjoyable. And yes, it was
It was fun.
it was a little bit pulled from my ass improvisational wise, but there was some like background lore that already happened. And of course, I just wasn't telling you because your characters wouldn't know it. I like being that like level about it.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Scott, for joining partway through. I'm glad that we were able to stall for about 16, 17 minutes before you got here because if we had waited that long, somebody would have been like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. So
Shit.
I'm sorry for the beginning of the podcast, everybody. I know it was a little bit slow. Happy New Year to everybody. This will probably be out. It should be out the week of New Year's, but like Friday because New Year's is Monday.
Yeah, so I
Um,
hope everybody had a happy New Year's. I hope y'all had a great Christmas.
Yeah, I hope you all got lots of gifts or lots of money.
Like, subscribe.
Maybe both.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Check out the links in the description for everybody's channels. I'm pretty sure Scott's will be there. If it's not, then like I don't know, put it in the comment section. I'll be like, oh fuck, and change the description. It'll be there eventually.
Little
That's cool.
tidbit of information. I should be starting a bunch of my Saber tutorials for YouTube here soon.
Neat.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see.
I need to get them going.
I have Scorp's YouTube and Scott's YouTube linked, and then I have Ian's Twitch linked. I am also on Twitch on the rarest of occasions. I normally stream live on YouTube. Just check that out. Be sure to check us out on Twitter because we don't post anything funny, but it would be great if we got a bigger following so y'all could repost this so somebody could see us, like Misfits Management, so we can actually get like, money off of this or something, like actually be like better about this.
Misfits Management. No,
Hey,
I don't
Misfits,
know if we'd fit in there.
no, Misfits Management actually is helping out like small time like podcasts. Like that was their entire thing, and they don't just help
Cool.
people that do like of course it's called Misfits Management, but like it's manager Ryan is pretty much like the head of that, from last I heard, and
Put the child down.
they would help people that didn't even like fit the Misfits content,
Hold on. Did Scorp just say something about putting a child down?
probably.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's RP.
What
related.
I would
Let me
also
make sure.
love to get some like famous guests on here. YouTube. I would love to get like Mark or Jack on here. Of course, you guys have to shut the fuck up about the N word and actually not talk over each other. But
Ugh.
Hey, I'm just saying that's a lofty goal, and I think we could achieve it. But it's going to be a long fucking time until anything
Hold
like
on,
that
hold on.
happens.
That's why we get Badger and Co. They'll at least laugh.
Like,
about it.
Russian Badger?
And
Fuck
we'll
yeah.
get soundboarded.
I would like to
We
do
would
that
get
and then like
soundboarded?
grab Swagger, and then I would like to grab like the Misfits and just like slowly work our way up from there.
I want Smitty and Blard.
Yeah, we got to work our way up to the folks like Mark.
Yeah. But I
It's
see. I know
Mark.
like Swagger would fit in with our fucking comedy just like
Mark,
perfectly.
EPR. Swagger Souls fits.
Especially since we copy a lot of their content for the Fortnite funny moments.
I did go back and watch a bunch of Fitz videos here recently, so your Fortnite content's about to be similar.
All right. Well, again,
fingers
thank you,
breaking.
Scott, for joining. Thank you, Scorp and Ian, for co-hosting, despite the fact that you did nothing. And as always, we will see you. I'm just kidding.
All right, we're fucking
What?
done. Bye.
Fuck out of here. Go do your homework.
It's
We're over?
just finito.
Yeah, we're over. Goodbye.